Hey guys, welcome back. It's Cataglitch VR here, and today we're going to talk about Population 1. Now, yes, I talk about this game and have a ton of videos about it, mainly just because I love the game, and I will never forget it, and I've met so many cool people. Now, the game used to be in a lot better state beforehand than it was now, which we're going to talk about today. So sit back, grab some popcorn, and enjoy. October 22nd, 2020, Population 1 releases to Oculus and PC VR. What does the community think? It's awesome. Players are excited. The game provides movement unseen in any VR game. It gives you the ability to climb, fly, and shoot, which gives birth to some pretty cool movement. It revolutionizes the game, which gives birth to some of the best players. Players like Pink Ponage, Sumachi, Ryan Today, and others. You can unlock cool gun skins and character skins by leveling up. Like, what does this game not have? Little did we know, we didn't know what was coming. February 25th, 2021. Season 1, The Uprising. It's the very first season of Pop 1, and it's awesome. And introduces two sides fighting it out, the Bureau and the Seekers. It drops more characters like Brood, Iris, and Vera. At least I'm pretty sure I pronounced her name wrong. Players love it and receives general praise from all around. May 13th, 2021, Season 2, The Frontier. Adds a new POI and adds the dual-wield shotguns. Yeah. But, granted, they're called Matadors, but you can call them whatever you want. As of right now, the players were feeling the groove of these updates / seasons, like I said, whatever you want to call them, and the game is blooming. It's at an all-time high. Big Box is enjoying this and is riding the wave. Also, this was the last ever release season. Still going on today. Now, in my notes, I for some reason have locked and loaded saying that it came out June 2022, 2020. Now, I'm a lazy ass bitch and I don't want to check. So, you guys can just look it up yourselves. But this introduced new physics and 3 new weapons, the Uzis, the FAL, and the RFB. It also unvaulted the Matadors. Now, this update was taken pretty well, but players just didn't really feel right. Now, Sandbox. December. At least I'm pretty sure that's when it came out. And like I said, I did not put it in my notes, so apologies on that. When Sandbox released, it was game-changing. This really set Pop 1 apart from different VR games because it gave you the option to build and make your own maps and game modes without needing to do any modding or the use of a PC. All you need is a headset with Pop 1 installed. It was revolutionary and has been since the reason why there are so many awesome custom maps now. From recreations of Call of Duty maps, Rust. It was truly game changing and it still is today as people are coming up with awesome creations. Now, March 9th, 2023, the free to play update. What a banger. Now this was kind of taken 50-50. Some people liked this, some people didn't. Now, in one half, people are ecstatic because now they don't have to wait 10 minutes to queue to a damn match. And then wait another 10 for the lobby to fill up enough for them to be able to actually start the game. And the other half, players didn't enjoy how much toxicity this brought to the game. So many new people were coming, and not exactly all of them were willing to be nice and friendly. So a lot of slurs were thrown around. And, well, they still are thrown around today. Oh wait, I almost forgot. How could I? The kids. Lots and lots of kids. They are everywhere. Some kids aren't even old enough to even have the game, man. Like, I'm telling you, bro. It was crazy, and it still is crazy. I'm always getting kids every now and then. Now, sure, lobbies were full in an instant, but this update also forever ruined the solo queuing experience. Now, before free-to-play, when you solo queued, because even though you may have had to wait for a while to match to start, your random teammates weren't bad. They were pretty decent because the community was pretty tight-knit. But because of the free-to-play, Big Box gives you a metaphorical wheel to spin. Are you going to queue with kids who just got the game and probably aren't even old enough to play? Or are you going to get queued with seasoned professionals and have an actually awesome and fun match? You had a 50-50 chance of either, which made at the time and still today a nightmare. Players now call this the random teammate experience. Now, this is kind of the same with other games, like Call of Duty, maybe Fortnite, but Pop 1 definitely leads the brunt of this. Now, the true benefit was the game looked nice. You now had shadows, and they looked good because they corresponded with your arm movements. It was beautiful. The gun skins were beautiful. There were shadows for your guns too. Yeah, I had to take out the lotion many times because it was such an amazing game. And it just, the game looked great. Now, this is where I get to the semi-subjective part, but I'll stay as objective as possible. I'm going to cover the flaws and how the devs still have time to save this game. If they put their brains together. If they have any. Now, I'm going to start with the bugs. Now, kinda glitch. What are you talking about, man? All games have bugs. That's true. But that's true. Yeah. Why are there so many bugs in Population 1, man? Like, I'm telling you, there was an overwhelming amount. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, there was a bug after free-to-play update that ran rampant. And it still is today. Many of you guys know I'm talking about the mic bug. You couldn't hear your teammates couldn't hear you, you had to communicate with hands or pings, or spam ping and pray to God your teammates know what you're talking about. Hell, there's basically a whole sign language developed to be able to communicate with hand gestures. Now, later on, Big Box did have a fix for this, and it was to reset your voice chat, but in some cases, that just didn't work. It just didn't do anything. And still to this day, they're always like, oh yeah, we fixed it, but it's like, oh no. I'd say 2 out of 20 games, I'll have a mic glitch. Now, obviously this isn't a huge ratio and doesn't happen a ton, but it's still annoying. It's annoying, and I don't want to hop in an Oculus call with my friends because I'm too lazy for that. Now, sure, you might say, oh, it's a skill issue. I'm going to shut up. Okay, shut up. Next one is the underutilization of the content creators and community of this game. Big Box, what the hell are you doing? There's a strong community for this game, with players and content creators who love this game. There are countless content creators who make content on this game. For example, take people like RadFox VR. She streams on almost a daily basis. And she's basically giving you free advertising. Same thing with VIP Ryan today. He's an absolute demon with the odd. Man uses that as an all-around weapon for anything. And he's giving you free advertising. You guys need to be utilizing these creators. And there are a ton more.
Welcome to the
those are not just the two that stick out. I have a ton, but I didn't want to list them all because, like I said, I'm really lazy. But you guys need to use them more. Maybe when you guys are about to drop an update, let them test it first, or let them maybe make a video. Or actually, they have their choice, but let them test it out and then make a video on it. Create some hype. You have an amazing community, and you need to utilize it, or this game is never gonna grow. Now, sure, we had people like Nick A30 and Cypher PK play this game. There was a huge boom when they talked about this game and played it. So, sure, maybe some of the content creators don't have millions of followers. How about you use the content creators who have thousands of followers, or hundreds of followers, or any follower? Because that's how you grow this game. You don't just grow it through ads or advertising. You gotta grow it through media advertisement. Okay? So please, get your shit together, because I do not want to lose this game, because you guys refuse to utilize your content creators and just the community of the game. Now this is going to be a little biased here, but the leagues and tournaments. There are numerous Population 1 leagues and tournament hosters. Organizations like C-Class, UGL, or Rebuilding Arc, Pro Pop 1 League, and more. As a comp player myself, I would love to see Big Box work with these leagues. The fact that Big Box isn't taking advantage of these comps and big tournaments is insane to me. This is a great way to promote your game, while also boosting your reputation reputation for hosting these tourneys and giving our players reason to play. Maybe stream a match on a billboard in the game, so while players are blowing each other's brains out, they can watch other people blow their brains out. Like, these comp players play their souls out, and not all of them get the recognition they deserve. So just, come on, man. Big Box, come on, man. Do better, please. Now, I'm gonna lie. That was not the most biased. This will be the most biased part. Monetization. Sorry, let me pronounce that again. Monetization. Money. Greed. Y'all know what I'm talking about, and that's what I'm about to get into. So buckle up, strap in, because this is going to be a hell of a ride. Because I have a ton written this. This is the most thing that I have written down for this. So be ready. Here we go. In modern gaming today, it's almost essential to have some sort of battle pass, either unlocked by ranking up or leveling up, or just straight up buying them with the in-game currencies through microtransactions. Now, it's practically a staple, and nowadays it isn't even looked down upon. Look at Fortnite. It gives you the option to buy your way through the battle pass, or players can spend their hard-earned hours and sweat and tears grinding through the levels, grinding the XP, and completing those damn challenges, just so they can get that legendary tier 100 skin. With Pop 1, it's not like that at all. Not even close. You have to buy the quote-unquote battle pass. It's more of just skin bundles. They release 1 or 2 characters with a certain theme alongside with a few guns, and these bundles cost somewhat of an absurd price. You want a bundle with 1 character skin and a gun skin? Fork over 20 bucks. Want a bundle with only 2 gun skins? How about you reach in your ass and grab 15 bucks? I bet you'll find something down there.
He's right by here.
Now, there are 2 main currencies in Pop 1. One being more popular and focused on than the other. Bureau Gold and Silver Seekers. Bureau Gold is obtainable by either buying it from the game or through the MetaQuest app, or earning only a tad bit by doing challenges when you first get the game as a beginner. Which you really only have to do like 2 challenges, and you only get like 100 gold. So, I guess it's a fair trade-off, but their challenges aren't even that hard. Now, with Silver Seekers, these are obtainable when you add friends, and then when you log on, you can send them coins. And they've made it recently, which you can only acquire 25 coins each day. So over time, you'll just have a decent amount. Now, the shop for this isn't very good. They're usually just skins of just past events and everything. So if you miss an event, go to the Silver Seeker shop and just buy it with your Silver Seekers. And it's hardly even updated, and the skins in there are not even that good. They're ugly. I have like 2 skins from there that I actually enjoy and I actually use on a daily basis. Other than that, they just sit there. Because my dumbass, when I first got them, I thought they looked cool. They don't. Not at all. And it's a complete waste of my time. Now, recently, they've been focusing on monetizing the game, rather than focusing on making a game that people can enjoy. Now, remember how I said I was going to mention Vera? Oh yeah. They re-released her. They didn't give her a new bundle, or they didn't change anything about her. They just straight up re-released it. And when players were, well, I would say not too happy about it. Actually, players were furious. Big Box just cowered and did not say anything, pretending we wouldn't notice. But little did they realize that we would be damn sure to notice. Like, sure, re-release OG skins, and don't make them OG anymore. What's the point? They've been focusing on making every little dollar they can squeeze out of the game, rather than making an awesome and ass-kicking game. And it's been ruining the quality of the game ever since. Now, to wrap this video up, I'm going to get pretty subjective and talk about my personal experience with the game. Amidst everything that I'm pointing out and throwing shade at Population 1, there are a ton of awesome things about it. The community. They're interlaced, and they are always willing to help, and so many people have put so many hours into this game, and I've met so many great people whom I play on a daily basis with. I've met people from all walks of life, religions, countries, etc. I remember playing the game for the first time and being given helpful tips that I still use today, because most of the people in Population 1 care, and they want to see you improve and have more fierce competition. People spend a ton of their life, or a decent amount of it, in Population 1. Whether they're super busy, they'll always make time for the game. Or if they just have nothing to do, they'll play Population 1 in their free time. There are people who are kids and love this game, and they just play the moment they get home from school. Adults who have families, wives, kids, who will always make time for this game, because that's what this game means to other people. I'm grateful for the two families that I have. The family that has raised me to be the person that I am today, and my Population 1 family. I'm grateful for AKM, the comp team I play with. They brought me in, and I have played in comps with them, and I am forever in debt to them. No matter how much I may trash Big Box frequently for everything they're doing wrong, I'm grateful that they made a game that has such a positive impact on my life, and I know a positive impact on other people's lives, whether it's big or small. Big Box, you guys still have time. Use your resources. Put your heads together and you use your brain power and the love that you have for this game, or you used to have in the early days, and turn this game around and make it the best VR game out there. Because if you don't, this game is going to turn out like Veil. Nobody wants to be like Veil. Nobody. And some of you are like, oh no game will ever be like Veil. Well, I bet that's what the people that thought Veil was awesome thought. Now look at the game. Even if nobody listens and this game goes in a forever downward spiral into forgetfulness and turns into Echo VR where it gets shut down, I'm going to end this video with this statement. Make the memories that you can, because you never know if it'll be your last. This has been Cataglitch VR. Peace out. Remember, you are loved.